Yep, I got myself a complete makeover recently, a couple of minutes ago, and I'm here to quickly get to you my news reports. I got my very first news report from today. It was while I was watching Monday Night Raw, or should I say Monday Night Ball, the show that buries Emma. But anyway, enough about that. Let's just get on with the news report that I have for everybody. Good news for people who are hoping and praying for people to move brands. Because the news report that me and my friend found is that there's a report going around that after SummerSlam, there could be another superstar shakeup. Honestly, I am very glad to hear that. I honestly am. I am very glad to hear that. Some people might not like it because they'll be like, "Oh, we just went through another superstar shakeup. There's no need for another one." I think there is need for another one, especially what happened to Emma on Monday Night Raw. She desperately needs to get off that damn show. For Emma was put in a match because of frustration that she has, that with frustration and being honest. She was being honest, and they put her in a fight with Nia Jax. In my honest opinion, Emma needs to get off of Raw and move to SmackDown. Some people might say, "Oh, well, she's gonna suck even more on SmackDown." I don't think so. With the amount of women they have there, I'm pretty sure Emma can get some good matches. She can easily get some great matches out of SmackDown. And at least they'll actually give her a chance. So anyway, I shall say, the talk of another superstar shakeup has been announced. It hasn't been announced. It's been rumored to be happening after SummerSlam. And it's been noted that they are planning to do one with the women. They're planning a superstar shakeup with the women. That the word's going around that they are planning to switch Sasha Banks and Naomi. Naomi is going to be moved to Monday Night Raw, while Sasha Banks is going to get moved to SmackDown, among with others. And also there's also been noted that there are going to be more people from NXT being called up, which is a total of 5 women being called up from NXT, which was Asuka, Liv Morgan, Nikki Cross. But before I get on to the other ones, and before I get on with the last two, all I gotta say is these women are probably going to suffer the same fate what's been happening lately. And the only reason and I'm okay with these two next women coming up, but I only hope and pray that they do not suffer the same fate. So you got Asuka coming, Liv Morgan coming, Nikki Cross coming, as well as everybody else in Sanity, which was another thing I think was rumored that they were going to bring up Sanity, a tag team. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, let's see how long WWE break them up, huh? Let's see how long it takes before WWE break them up. And the final two are Billie Kay and Peyton Royce from Sydney, Australia. Yeah, let's see how long it takes before WWE decide to put Billie and Peyton in the same position as Emma. See how long it takes. This is just what I've heard. So I've heard Naomi and Sasha are going to switch over. I think having Sasha Banks switch over to SmackDown is a fantastic idea. She needs to be on a different show. Naomi, I kind of do not agree with. I think she's doing really well for herself on SmackDown. I don't see her doing anything on SmackDown. I honestly do not. If there was anyone I would switch out of SmackDown to Monday Night Raw, that would be Carmella. The reason why is since she can be with Big Cass. And with the talk of Liv Morgan coming up, you can have Liv Morgan on Monday Night Raw, have her be with Enzo Amore. Wouldn't that make any more sense? You can have Asuka on Monday Night Raw. I don't want her anywhere near SmackDown. And I don't think well, I shouldn't say that. People these days will be hoping she doesn't get out of NXT at all. But it's going to happen. She has to eventually get out of NXT. As much as people hate the fact that NXT stars, get called up to the main roster, as much as people hate it, it has to happen. It has to happen. There's no need to be like, oh, this person shouldn't be on the main roster. You shouldn't take this person out of NXT. But it's going to happen. As much as you don't want it, it's going to happen. So Asuka is rumored to be next to be taken out of the main roster. Being added to the Superstar Shakeup along with Liv Morgan, Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, and Nikki Cross from Sanity. So that's 5 women. That's 5 women being taken out of NXT. So if you're going to take that many out of NXT, that means NXT is only going to be left with Ember Moon, Ruby Riott, Mandy Rose, and Aaliyah. That's who they're going to be left with. Oh, and Sonya Devil. And Sonya Devil, that other girl. They're only going to be left with 5 women. Is this why they had the Mae Young Classic? So in that way, they can even it out. You know what I would do with the Mae Young Classic? I would divide it by 10. I would give NXT 10 and the main roster 10. And then the main roster can divide it by 5. Like, they can have 5 each for Raw and SmackDown. But that's what I would do for the Mae Young Classic if I was going to bring up any of them to either NXT or the main roster. But that has been my thoughts on that. So that is it, guys. That has been my talk on my news report. This is about the Superstar Shakeup happening again after SummerSlam. Tell me if you people are actually happy to hear that this one is going to be focused mainly on the women, and do you agree with the women that are being brought up to the main roster? So you guys let me know down in the comment section below, and I will see you guys for my SmackDown review. Catch you later.